Let's talk about Papa John's International. I don't think I've eaten there, not very much. I usually just think of Pizza Hut, but let's see.
You go Pizza Hut? I always think of Domino's.
Oh, Domino's. I'm sorry. I meant Domino's.
I was
not
like,
Pizza Hut.
I have eaten at a Papa John's more recently than Pizza Hut.
Pizza. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Domino's. But let's look at Papa John's International. Their symbol is PZZA. They're in the restaurant industry. Not a good start. 18.1% short on the stock here. That's pretty high. We do see a P ratio, which means they have earnings 22.8. That is below the industry at 29.8, but still kind of high. Price of sales looks good, 0.8 versus 2.4. Unfortunately, no price to book value, which means their liabilities exceed their assets. We don't like seeing that. Price of cash flow, but they could be a franchise. I think they are a franchise. Yep, there we go. That's a problem. Price of cash flow is 13 versus 16.6. That's a positive. PEG ratio, very good, 1.9 versus 43.4. Now, unfortunately, their earnings over the last year, they're down 21.1%. Industry up 1.8. Sales for Papa John's, they are down 0.7%. The industry up 3.4%. The analysts going out 5 years, they see something here because they say their earnings are going to go up 14.9% over the next 5 years compared to the industry growth of 2.7%. They do pay a nice dividend. I like this, 3.5%. They use 80.4% their earnings to pay that out. A little bit on the high side, but I think still sustainable. If you look at the cash flow of the company, we do see that, let's see, the dividend payout ratio for the free cash flow is 107, so that's a little bit high. Let's look at the balance sheet. We got a current ratio of 0.8 versus 1.2. No debt to equity because there is no equity. Again, we talk about the franchise issue there. We do see a net profit margin 3.6. That's about half the industry at 7.9. Return on equity a negative 17.4. Don't like seeing that again. Has to do with the situation with the franchise. Free cash flow not very good. It's 57. I believe this would be 57,000, maybe 57 million, but the industry's at 3 billion. So that kind of, I'm not liking seeing that. I would like to see more free cash flow from the company. What do you got, Chase?
Absolutely. Current price for Papa John's, again, their ticker symbol, I think it's a created one, pizza, PZZA again. Current price, again, $52.01. 52-week range, I mean, the low here is $30.16 and the high $60.75. The returns for the stock, this year so far have been good. They're up about 27%. But you look over the last 5 years, you're down about 32%. Last 10 years, you're down about 25%. That is not inclusive of dividends, so you may have done a little bit better with the dividends. But I look back at 2021, I was kind of blown away by this. The stock was trading, it looks like around $135, $140 a share.
Wow, that was probably time to get out.